Hey there, so you want to start coding in C++, but you are not sure how to set everything up. Don't worry, you are in the right place. Today I'm going to show you how to install CodeBlocks, a great and easy to use IDE for C++. I've got the link in the description below, or you can head to the offshore website at codeblocks.org. Either way, I will show you everything step by step. So let's get started and have some fun. Alright, so I have the installer in my downloads folder ready to go. If you don't have it yet, don't worry, you can grab the setup file either following the link in the description below or going directly to the offshore website. As I told you, head over to the www.codeblocks.org and click to the download sections. From there, click download the binary release. Now here's the key. Make sure you select the version with the Minghui setup. This is a crucial because it comes with the GCC compiler needed to run C++ code. So trust me, you don't want to go through the extra hassle or setting up a compiler manually. As I told you before, since I already downloaded the installer before, I will go ahead and get started with the installation. But if you are still downloading it, no worry, it will be done in a minute. Okay, here we go. Double click the installer and we are about to start the process. You will see a window pop up to begin the setup. Click next to begin the installation process. Now you will see a list of components. Don't change anything, just leave it as it is. Hit next. Select the installation directory. The default folder is fine for most users, so we will leave it as it is. Click install and the setup will begin installing CodeBlocks. The installation usually doesn't take long, just a minute or two, depending on your system. It is really straightforward, so no need to worry.
346 minutes later. A few minutes later. Do it! Just do it! A few moments later.
Alright, installation complete. Now let's launch CodeBlocks for the very first time and go over the initial setup. Once you launch CodeBlocks, you might get a pop-up asking if you want to set up the compiler. Since you downloaded the version with Minghui, it should automatically detect the GNU GCC compiler. Just click OK to confirm. But to double check, let's go to the setting, compiler, and make sure the GNU GCC compiler is selected under the selected compiler section. As you see, everything looks good on my end. This is really important step because without the compiler, CodeBlocks wouldn't be able to compile or run your programs. But don't worry, if you follow the download link correctly, they should all be auto. Now let's make sure everything's working by writing a simple C++ program. We will start with hello world because why not? It's the perfect way to test our setup. Go to file, new project, and then select the console application. You should look around here, yeah, console application. After that, choose C++ as a programming language. Hit next and it will ask you where to save the project. I will save it in the default folder for now. So let's write the code. Stack include iostream using std into main. It will print or display Hello, CodeBlocks. So in return null. Alright, I have typed up a basic C++ program. Now let's run it. To run the program, just press F9 and CodeBlocks will compile and run the program. Very good. If you see this message, that means CodeBlocks setup is working perfectly. You just wrote and ran your first C++ program. It might not be the first, but you did it. Okay, so finally, now in case you run into any issue, don't panic. Here are a couple of things to check. Number one is that if the compiler isn't detected, go to the setting, compiler, and toolchain executables. Check if the correct path is set for the compiler. And also, if the program doesn't run, make sure you download the Minghui version, which include the compiler. And the third one is that a common errors for common mistake like missing semicolons, mismatch curly brace, or spelling errors, function names. I want you also remember every developer have run into issue at some point. I was running into issue also, so if things are not working right away, take a breath and troubleshoot. It is all a part of the journey. And there you have it. CodeBlocks is now installed, configured, and working smoothly on your system and computer. You are all set to start coding in C++ and developing awesome programs. If this video helped you out, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and drop a comment below if you have any questions. If you haven't downloaded CodeBlocks yet, the link is in the description below, along with the official website link if you prefer to go there directly. And finally, thank you for watching and happy coding. See you in the next video.